Good evening. This time of year, it seems like it just comes around too quickly every single year. We've had a full school year with our student board representatives who bring a lot to our board. They provide insight and perspective. They listen to the voices of their fellow students and they become their voice. And then they report back to the students at their schools about the Board of Education and our school system about what's going on. So we're very proud of each of you and the job that you've done this year for us, because you've provided valuable insight into a lot of issues that we face. So thank you. I'd like to give each one of the student board representatives a plaque to commemorate their year with us. Mackenzie Proof. Mackenzie comes to us from Clinch School.
We're going to go all three at the same time. Get everybody at the same time.
You want to wait till everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Briley Harris from Cherokee High School. And Katie McLean from Volunteer High School. These girls have been very faithful all year long, and we appreciate them.
Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Student board representatives. Here's I'm going to give you some preview. I challenged our student board representatives to go back to their schools and give us their opinion of what they're seeing and give them a taste of what it's like to, you want to use the term, possibly affect some change in a positive way. We're a little reluctant. I've been asking them since the beginning of this school year to work as a team, work together. Just because you're at 3 different high schools doesn't mean we're not all the same here in Hawkins County. So I don't know what we're going to really discuss or how we're going to discuss this. But since this is your last meeting, and I'm assuming you're all going on to very, very good careers in your life. Let's see how you start right here and now. No pressure. No pressure.
Anyway, hello, my name's Katie. I got to volunteer. You've seen me here already. So for volunteer, we have gone through many things. We have our seniors for TNVA scholars were awarded for their hard work at the Tennessee for their hard work in English, math, and completing multiple hours of volunteer work. And our Yearbridge staff is doing a talent show soon. And we have many things in our extracurriculars, like our all-state choirs. Chamber singers and women's choir got the best ratings. They got superior and excellent ratings, which is best and second best. The student leadership is trying to host a Falcon Field Day, like Mobuck Day at Cherokee, which will be interesting to see. In Winger's drama class, we will be performing soon and on May 13th in the Little Theater. Many clubs are in the process of getting their elections and handing their clubs over to upcoming seniors and juniors, hopefully. Our sports teams are either wrapping up their seasons or they're starting to get ready for conferences. You've already heard about our CTEs and how they're doing amazing things, but our prom promise was commenced on May 1st and included different CTE classes, learning how to get experience in a car crash. And a concern that was brought up to me by my principal was that our Frontier Health care worker, Mr. Corey Nelms, has worked at volunteer for the past few years. And his salary comes from the ESSER funds, which are slowly going away from COVID. And he's vital to volunteer for many reasons, because he, in the past 4 years, volunteers had 2 deaths from their suicides. But Mr. Nelms helps prevent this because he sees 123 students from August of this year to present, which includes 660 individual conversations since August, which is 5.8-ish meetings per day. Weekly, he sees 20 to 25 students, depending on the situations. Since August of 2023, 13 students have had suicidal ideations, 2 of which got sent to get more help through facilities, 11 which got help through Frontier's Health or youth villages. He's done 300 de-escalations of anxiety, depression, suicidal ideations, anger, and etc., stress. And he helps to increase suicide prevention, as mentioned before. And he doesn't do this for just our students, but he does this for our staff as well, which means that he's a crucial part to volunteers' life at BHS.
Hi everyone, I'm Riley. I go to Cherokee High School. So, since last month, Monday the 22nd, Cherokee held a mock crash to raise awareness to the effects of drinking and driving, since prom is that following 27th. So, when prom took place at the Meadow View Center, Sophie Williams and Ollie Adler were declared prom king and queen. Cherokee High School was ranked 4th place for the best high school for the Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia area. Cherokee baseball boys played Greenville tonight for the 2nd round of the Twin Lake Conference. Paul Putnell was named Offensive Player of the Year. Manny Brooks, Keaton Wilson, and Clay Wagner were named All-Conference. Cherokee Softball Twin Lake Conference starts tonight. Cherokee Soccer Senior Night started tonight, or what was tonight. The Cherokee High School yearbooks have arrived and will be given out on May 14th, which is also Mobac Day. The CNA class will be hosting St. Clair tomorrow to hopefully interest them in health science studies. The band banquet will be held on May 18th. Our spring musical was a hit, which was Lucky Stiff. The track team, sorry. Seniors have big plans as we get closer to graduation, senior prank, senior walk, and senior breakfast. May 17th will be the senior walk and senior day of play, and senior awards will follow that evening. Senior breakfast is scheduled for May 23rd. Seniors graduate May 24th. The Cherokee Cheer and Color Guard has announced the 2024-2025 team members. We also have 2 high school seniors that will be graduating from Walter State tonight. They both will be receiving an associate's degree. Those students are Molly Jackson and Chloe Itson. They have dedicated themselves to get both college and high school done at the same time, which is going above and beyond what every other student at Cherokee High School does. 120 plus student athletes were able to complete their sports physical thanks to local healthcare professionals. And at this moment, I would like to thank the board for allowing me to be part of this amazing opportunity. Becoming Cherokee High School student board representative has opened many doors for me and pushed me to do many new things. I appreciate my fellow representatives, Katie and Kinsey, for always being supportive, and they're 2 friends I never knew I needed. Once again, thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Mackenzie representing Clinch. So we've had a couple of things happen since the last meeting. April 18th, we held a college and career day, and different colleges attending, Powell Valley Electric and Hawkins County Rescue Squad. This gave the students numerous opportunities to explore different careers and grasp an insight to their college experiences. Clinch finally had the opportunity to host their prom on April 13th back at the school again, and students were able to have a magical night in style. And on Friday, May 10th, Clinch will be hosting Around the World, and we will have a spring music concert and an art show, having the option to come see the K-12 students' wonderful artwork on display, the K-5 middle school band, and the 9th grade music class perform. May 17th, we will be having our senior breakfast and senior walk, along with graduation practices that following evening. And on May 23rd, Clinch will hold senior graduation, along with a weighted farewell to all our hardworking, dedicated seniors.
So last month, Mr. Christian told us to kind of be with each other, kind of do our own report on the safety at our school with athletic trainers. I'm kind of a living proof of the importance of having an athletic trainer. So I don't know if you want to say anything about it, but I said kind of like it's very important to have them because schools have athletic trainers, one athletic trainer at all times. But if you have multiple events going on at once, it's hard for one person to carry on a role of having 4 athletic trainers instead of 1. Because when you have, especially this season, there's baseball, softball, track, soccer, tennis, all of those sports, if all of those are going on at once, it's kind of hard for one person to do 7 different jobs. If we hadn't played on a Saturday, and if our athletic trainer wouldn't have been there, I probably wouldn't have gone to the hospital and I would have lost my leg. If there had been another event going on and someone else had been injured, they would have not had any help because the athletic trainer was with me. So I think it's very important for schools to have multiple athletic trainers so that if there's multiple sports going on at once, or one team's traveling and one team's at home, that one athletic trainer can be at each event.
What Bradley has stated, I have that it's also a liability because there are so many sports, not just for our own students' health and safety, but for the opposing team's health and safety. With more athletic trainers and professionals, this benefits the students because they're getting the help that they need, and I have a few quotes from them and coaches and from our own Dr. Sturgill. Some of the quotes are, this is from a senior cross-country softball player that says, I think it would be very beneficial to have more than one in case someone was injured when our only athletic trainer is at one of the other spring sporting events, which are very many. The senior later adds at their game that someone was injured at their varsity game and Chase was difficult to couldn't be found that easily, and it took a couple minutes to locate him before the student was able to receive help. One of the pinch runners would jam their shoulder in the second. I don't know what that means. There's no athletic bones in my body. So I have parts. Senior football and track athlete says that he tries to do their own taping and injury diagnosis because Chase can't be everywhere, which can also be seen as a liability. A junior cross-country track and field athlete says that during practices and games, they often can't find Chase, and they have to wait until they can go to the doctor to see someone. And our football coach says, I certainly think we need at least one more for sporting events. It's very difficult for Chase to cover a volleyball game when we are crowding practice on the field. It becomes even more difficult for him with all the spring sports that happen, and I know that most school systems employ multiple athletic training personnel, whether it's on a full-time, part-time, or contracted out. I think it would provide our student athletes with better protection in case of injury, and Dr. Sturgill says that Chase does a great job, but like students have mentioned, he can't be everywhere, and last night, which was April 23rd when I asked, we had a soccer, softball, baseball, all competing at home games at the same time, and thankfully no one was injured simultaneously at the different sports.
So going along with what both of them said, across the mountain over at Clinch, we have a full basketball schedule with both boys and girls competing, and we also have several different Special Olympics and have a cheer team. But however, Clinch is the only high school in the county that does not have an athletic trainer. And having an athletic trainer on site ensures prompt and effective care in the event of any injury. And if an injury does occur, the lack of a sports trainer can greatly affect the outcome for that student. Where Clinch is located across the mountain, this being said, if an injury were to occur, it could be well over an hour before any medical personnel will be able to arrive. From a student's perspective, I think this is a big concern that should be addressed.
I have a quick quote to share. So, the National Athletic Trainers Association reports that high school athletes account for approximately 2 million injuries 500,000 doctor visits, and almost 30,000 hospitalizations each year. And it's crucial thing that everyone said tonight. I think it's very important to have multiple athletic trainers to prevent those numbers from going any higher.
You did fantastic. You were very clear, concise, not offending in any way. And that just shows a good sign of intelligence. So thank you.